Western Digital 10 terabyte Elements desktop external hard drive. Backup without the drama. Running out of storage sneaks up on you. One day your laptop feels fine, and the next you're deleting photos just to download a file. I once watched a progress bar stall while moving vacation videos, wondering what to sacrifice next. It's exhausting. When your digital life feels cramped, you start second-guessing every save. Sound familiar? The clutter costs more than space. You waste time juggling USB sticks, cloud limits, and half-finished backups that never quite complete. A friend of mine postponed editing a family video because her drive was full, and weeks slipped by. It adds up. That constant low-level stress quietly drains focus and momentum. This is where the Western Digital 10 terabyte Elements desktop external hard drive steps in as a steady, no-nonsense solution. Don't just buy any external hard drive. Make sure it has 10 terabytes of capacity and USB 3.0 connectivity so you never suffer from constant storage warnings again. Designed as a 3.5-inch desktop HDD with its own AC power adapter, it stays stable during long backups and large transfers. I plugged it into a Windows PC and it was instantly recognized. No setup spiral. Later, I moved an entire photo archive and heard only a low, steady hum beside my monitor. Simple matters. It's pre-formatted NTFS for Windows 10 and later, and can be reformatted for Mac OS if you switch ecosystems. With USB 3.0 and backward compatibility to USB 2.0, it works across older and newer systems. Reviewers often mention that the 10 terabyte capacity is surprisingly hard to fill, even with 4K footage and layered backups. As a quiet bonus, many users treat it as a dependable staging drive before upgrading to a NAS, which makes it more versatile than people expect. In daily use, the Western Digital 10 terabyte Elements desktop external hard drive feels like a reset button for your workspace. Instead of micromanaging space, you drag entire folders without hesitation. A creator told me, "I stopped rationing my footage. I just archive everything now." That freedom changes how you work. Because it's externally powered, the drive maintains steady performance during long transfers, which matters when you're backing up hundreds of gigabytes. One reviewer described it as reliable, high-capacity storage that simply works in the background. Another said setup took seconds on a Windows PC. The enclosure is compact for a 10 terabyte desktop drive, though it's still a stationary device meant to live on your desk rather than travel in a backpack. It's not an SSD, and it's not trying to be. It's built for mass storage and dependable backups. You'll notice the difference the first time you clear your internal drive and your computer feels lighter. Ever wish your files had a proper home instead of temporary hiding spots? That's the shift here. Small change, big relief. If you've been stretching smaller drives or relying only on cloud storage, this is a practical upgrade that grows with your library. Availability can fluctuate as high-capacity models stay in demand, and many long-term WD users stick with the Elements line because it's straightforward and dependable. One buyer mentioned that even the usable 9.3 terabytes felt more than enough for years of content. Steady wins. Take a closer look at the Western Digital 10 terabyte Elements desktop external hard drive and see if it's the calm, reliable storage your setup has been missing.
For demo videos and current pricing, check the link in the description.